Oh dear. Smoothly. Right. Okay. We're kind of there or thereabouts now. All right. Here we go. So let's hope this works. Let's hope you can see. Right. Let's hope you can still hear me as well. Hi. Now then. We've got it already linked up to the hoist. We've had the gearbox on one of those four-wheel skate things, which has been really good to help move the box around the workshop and outside. So what I did to clean it down was I used some Built Hamber Surf X, worked it all in with several brushes and lots of elbow grease, and got the hose out and just hosed it down, and that worked really well. I don't have a pressure washer, so I was pretty pleased with the results. Right, now then, I should say apologies for any fruity language that may be forthcoming as I struggle with this. Kick the hoist over so that it's gonna it's getting tight, isn't it? Let's go up some more. I was really pleased with the internal condition of this gearbox. It looks absolutely mint inside, so I'm hoping it's going to be trouble free. Right, we are coming up to a nice piece of freshly painted chassis. Would have been better with a bit of a hand, but that's not going to happen, is it? Right. Right, let me just move these axle stands out of the way of the wheel of the engine hoist. Oh, that's close to the gear, close to the dash bulkhead there. Oh, yes. Don't know how much you can see. Yeah, you can just see the gearbox hanging. Oh, it's getting there. If I let this go now, I can just manipulate gently. Right. Oh, that's. I think we could probably go down a little bit now. Not obviously, but you could do this with some friends, I guess, if you didn't have an engine crane. I wouldn't recommend, and it's not the heaviest gearbox ever, but I still wouldn't recommend it. Right, it is reasonably tight fit here And yeah, it's just touching the back cross member now. So we're just going to move this over here. I mean, the paint is not, it's not the end of the world. I can always touch it up, and it's not, you know, it's not the best paint job ever. I guess you wanted better standards, you just go for a new galvanized chassis. But as you should know, this is a budget job. I'm not spending the money on doing stuff like that. Right, we just need to try and manipulate this over there a bit. There we go. It's going to be great to get this big lump basically back in so that it's not hanging around the workshop as well, because I'm running out of space. Even though it's a reasonably large garage by British standards, it's quickly filled with bits of Land Rover. Right. I think at this point, we're just going to put this one on the gearbox. So that there, I've got the washer and the nut all ready. So I've put my brake pipes, secured my brake pipe on the front cross member before I've done this job, before the gearbox goes in, to make sure that it allows me the room to do that. I know some people, when they're building cars, go for the glory of just getting the big components in. Right, we're looking pretty close there, but again, we need to get that hoist up forwards with the legs that are sideways. Isn't going to be easy, excuse me. Let's come this side to see how far away we are. Yeah. That's worked quite well. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is almost lined up over here. In fact, I'm just going to drop some nuts and some bolts. Now, I've cleaned up all the nuts and bolts for the gearbox mounts. You know, you don't want to be starting this job and then going, oh, hang on a minute, I haven't got all the fasteners ready. So you do need to get all that stuff ready. I mean, that's a little bit. Oh, right, one's through. One is through. Let's see if I can get the other one through. Just slip a bit. Right. Okay. That one's in. How are we looking here? We're touching there, aren't we? We are just touching that. So I think if we can go in a little bit. There's a lot of straining. I know I'm not saying much, but I thought this was a great idea of filming this, but I'm not so sure. Oh, I'm struggling with that one a bit to get that nut on. We're up a little bit too high. And we're just touching the front of that on the bulkhead. Oh, Right. Right, we have dropped the bolt out of there actually. Let's quickly get a little nut on this one. So that can't really go anywhere else. Right. Let's have a look what we're like over here. Aha. Okay. Oh, easy, easy. So we need that to go through there really. Right. Let's put that washer and that nut. Sorry, I know I'm in the way, aren't I? Got to be conscious about that. And then we'll get, hopefully, get some cleaned up. I'm not sure that I'm going to use these long term, these nuts and bolts. I didn't want to be changing everything. These are the original ones that came out. They're okay, I guess. I need to go down before I can get those in. There's still quite a gap. We'll back round. Yeah, it's just been freezing, so it's a little bit milder today. Oh, that looks better. What do you think? Yeah, this is what I think. It looks like they don't want to fit now with new rubbers. That's interesting. They are slightly taller than the old ones. I did notice that. Whether they're going to settle down, who knows? Oh, we can just about get one bolt through there. And it might be that we need to jack the back of the gearbox up. Yeah, it might be. That doesn't look anywhere near good lining up that fella. Not at the moment anyway. Oh, this is tight, isn't it? Goodness me. That's not a happy bunny against the bulkhead there. Well, I'll tell you what, at least I'm feeling a bit warmer from doing this. I'll have to take the hat off in a minute. I think we'll just... No, it's going backwards. So, we need to get the jack out and support the back of the gearbox. On. It's fun, isn't it? You think to yourself, yeah, that'll fly in. There's plenty of room. And I thought, yeah, we'll film that. That'll make it a little bit more interesting. Rather than just sending you out with a, oh, it's all in. Right, at least that's got some support, and we're now up against there. I wonder if we could just kind of, just got to go underneath that part there of the bulkhead. So I think it's going to need a bit of wiggling. If we let this, oh, that's right, the tension's actually off the hoist now. So it's going to be down to a bit of manhandling, I think. Oh my god, that is close. It's close, it's close, it's close. That close isn't good enough. Oh, it's really stuck there. Oh my god, it's getting hot. Pry bar. Just get it underneath this lip here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, actually, hang on. That bit's under, but the top's not under. Didn't sound great. I'm sure it's fine. Right. And if we just jack this up now. It'll keep it there. We can leave that jack there. Right. Oh, hey. That's practically lined up now with that one. And that one I think will go. Yes, it will. How marvellous. How bloody marvellous. There it is. It's in. More or less. Whew. I'm a little bit out of breath, but that's fine. That's in. I'll do everything up when the camera's off. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a bit of a laugh. Didn't swear, so top points to me. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks for all the subscriptions, all the followings. Thank you for staying with me. I know it's been a couple of months. I massively appreciate all the support. Yeah, I think that's about it. Have a great new year. I'll see you next time. I've got to walk round and press pause because my little blipper battery's failed on it, so I can't use that. Right, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Goodbye.